한국 선수가 또 한 번 전 세계를 충격에 빠뜨렸습니다. 2025년 7월 도쿄에서 열린 BWF 일본 오픈 여자 단식 준결승전에서 세계 랭킹 1위 한국의 안세영이 상상할 수 없는 기술로 대회를 뒤집었습니다. 상대는 일본이 야심차게 내세운 군지리코, 그녀는 10대 시절부터 천재로 불리며 주목받았고 이번 대회에선 안세영을 꺾기 위한 비밀병기로 일본이 전폭적인 기대를 걸었던 선수였습니다. 군지는 이번 대회 8강에서 세계 4위와 8위를 차례로 꺾으며 예측 불가능한 플레이와 엄청난 스피드로 돌풍을 일으킨 주인공이죠. 이 흐름에 일본 언론은 열광했는데 이런 와중 호미점까지 더해진 상황에서 세계 1위 안세영의 아성을 무너뜨리기 충분하다라고 군지의 파란을 더욱 부추겼죠. 하지만 안세영에게 이 경기는 단순한 기술 싸움이 아니었습니다. 세계 1위의 자존심을 지키고 클래스의 차이를 증명해야 할 무대였죠. 그리고 시작된 준결승에서 모두의 예상을 통째로 뒤엎는 장면이 터져나왔습니다. 안세영의 플레이는 마치 인간의 한계를 초월한 듯했고 군지의 모든 전략은 눈앞에서 무너져 내렸습니다. 일본 해설진은 절망에 가까운 목소리로 이건 계산이 불가능한 경기입니다. 이제 기대는 접고 그냥 감상하시죠 라고 허탈함을 내비쳤습니다. 관중석에서도 와 이게 인간이 가능한 플레이야. 게임이 아예 안 되는 수준인데 라며 탄성과 감탄이 이어졌죠. 도대체 안세영은 어떤 말도 안 되는 기술을 펼쳤기에 전 세계를 충격에 빠뜨린 걸까요? 세계 1위 안세영이 증명한 클래스의 차이, 그 명경기를 지금 바로 확인해 보시죠.
Approaches every game with the same amount of focus and concentration.
Service over. 1.
Did you notice how far back she stood there, Anseong, when she was receiving the serve?
We have been looking at it from, I suppose, the other end of things, but what she must think, 22-year-old Rigo Gunji.
Is the leader of the next batch of. I guess it's wrong to say she's the leader, but she was the first. She was the third world junior champion in women's singles. Japan had Okuhara and Yamaguchi, the two first. And Yamaguchi, not the tallest of athletes. She's a little bit taller than those two. I think she's 160. Sometimes it just takes a little bit extra time. Badminton-wise, I see her as only 20 because what happened after 2019, there was the pandemic, it was the 2 years where she should go.
Whatever job you may hold, whether it's in broadcasting or whether it's a 9 to 5, you wouldn't have been affected. But then again, everybody has a plan. Oh, beautiful touch from Anne.
Left to right.
Well, the other thing Anseong is very good at is adapting her game on the fly. Whether it's to the drift conditions or to her opponent, she has the ability to change what she's doing. But good to see her injury-free. Just like her breakout year, which was 2023, where she was just steamrolling opposition. Players on court right now. This is Anseong, we've seen so much of in the last 2 years. Kind of plays above her years.
And that's an important point you're making there, June, because Anseong, she could have played the World Juniors in 2019.
That's right.
But she didn't.
Perfection. Oh, hats off to Gunji for engaging in the rallies. She's certainly coming in with the right mindset. Oh,
Series tournaments, challenge tournaments last year. Right, won 5 out of 8, and gives you a lot of confidence. You get used to hearing the umpire say 20 match point, and you're holding the shuttle in your hand.
yeah.
Good shot.
It's really good to see her taking the fight to Anseong, not settling back.
Good shot again.
Brilliant. Fantastic.
It's gone wide. Good shot.
Fantastic
Service over.
reception from Anseong.
Attack. That was the short one.
There's that wonderful movement.
Oi, what a great hacking a little bit, especially Yamaguchi, because I mean, it's just there's some limits when you don't have the reach.
Yeah. Exactly what you're talking about. Once she was in fact dispatching some of those steep shots.
Oh, yeah,
Touch the
touched the
net.
net.
Service over.
Good look at that, even from this side, but it's a good challenge.
Yeah, it is. That was the first challenge. I was actually surprised she called that challenge because it looked in all the way. But she's definitely stayed away from this right side as we see it after those early misses. There was 3 misses on the right side. Gunji is trying to make a play into that side.
Struck first, so to speak.
He's foiled the plans of Anseong. That's the first step to getting
That's
a
a good
result.
one. Last time she was fooled, not this time.
It's almost completely to that left side. Forehand side of Gunji. By playing the world number 1, you're not only going to find out that she needs to learn that skill. But either way, at her age,
Creative weapons. Nice the way she attacks that low serve. Super net play by Anseong. 5 string.
behind it all, of course, is wonderful footwork from Anseong that's got a title if she can to her growing list of titles. For her 2025 roster.
Japanese coach.
Very nice. That's a very good run. Stretched.
Oi, what a defense.
Wide, and it's 21-12.
First
The
game
first
won
game.
by Anseong, 21-12.
Anseong with the serve. That's good pressure from Riko Gunji. So if she is now firing into the breeze, we might see something different from Riko. Of course, Anseong, as always.
Good shot quality. We'll set that a little bit.
Trouble on, as she sees it, her left side. For us, it's her right side. It's our right side, her left side.
score her own points because she can't rely on Anseyoung making errors.
Yeah.
So she's got to make something happen herself, and that has been difficult as of late.
And that's just in a normal game. I said if she was being pushed by the likes of Chen Yufei, then she can still move into a different gear, as we saw yesterday.
Boy, there was that one backhand deception again. And there can be the win, but there can also be a little bit of the timing. Then
right.
you're obviously going to have a bigger chance of playing it wide. You can mentally force your opponent, or physically by sort of getting them tired or feel they have to rush the attack in the rallies and so on. But it's just very nice if you can score some points.
Well, you have more control over your destiny in the future. If
there was one with the help of the top of the table, so that's the more patient approach to it. But that's a good one. Good defense by Anseyoung.
Gunji's up to tempo, I've noticed. Trying to play much faster.
Yeah. And much more attacking.
Wow, what a great rally.
Anseyoung.
Badminton, everyone has to play the Piper at some point. The Piper is most definitely Anseyoung. That's gone wrong. Comparable to the old serve volley in tennis. She's used to such great extent years ago. Seong should power on from here. Make her 6th final of the year. 6th final that she has turned into.
Retrieval by Gunji, but the shot quality of Anseyoung.
Light touch from Gunji. Once again, she's getting stuck into the rallies. She's certainly pushing Anseyoung as much as she can.
Play. Nope, nope. The chance was not there. That's.
Of course, if she masters those, good one. Brilliant. It's gone long.
Did it again.
So 15-8. Closing in very quickly on her. Last few rallies. She hasn't moved into strictly a second gear, but she's definitely maybe a half gear up against the newcomer on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Fans in attendance. Go to some of the smaller tournaments.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's almost as if each of her arms has her own separate brain and to control where it needs to be. Today, it's a fresh ex-world junior champion, Rico Gucci. 2 points away from the final now, Anne.
Oh, fantastic deception again.
Just the hold at the end, a tiny little hold. That's very impressive coverage by Gucci. What a cross-court winner. 21-12, 21-10. And Anseyoung has done it again.
Fantastic display of shot quality from this lady.